The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani, one of the all-time bestsellers on how to use the power of your mind. इस वीडियो में इसकी बुक समरी को हम समझेंगे. We'll go through the 10 different laws which are mentioned in this, and also हर एक law को आप अपनी life में कैसे practically apply कर सकते हो. At the end of this particular video, we'll have a clear-cut picture कि what is the power of my mind? What is that extraordinary power which I am not using, and really start to get some real powerful results to apply this power of your extraordinary mind. Let's decode this code of the extraordinary mind. Let's begin with the first law. The first law is transcend the cultural space. Uska matlab kya? See, understand this. There are two types of worlds. One is the absolute world and the other is the relative world. Absolute world का मतलब fact is fact. कुछ चीजें change नहीं होने वाली. For example, the natural laws are never going to change. The cause and effect laws, maybe some natural laws like निसर्ग का नियम बोलो, विश्व का विधान बोलो, कुदरत का कानून बोलो. These laws are universal laws. They are never going to change. The sun is going to rise in the east. The sun is going to set in the west. The tides are coming in. The tides are going out. The planetary movements, सब कुछ time to time हो रहा है using these natural laws. So that's the absolute world. यहाँ पे हम कुछ चेंज नहीं कर पाएंगे. और दूसरा कॉन्टेक्स्ट है हमारा रिलेटिव वर्ल्ड, विच इज बेस्ड अपॉन आवर आइडियाज, आवर बिलीफ सिस्टम्स, आवर कॉन्शियस माइंड, आवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, हमारे बिहेवियर पैटर्न्स. ये सब रिलेटिव है. हर एक पर्सन का एक अलग रिलेटिव पर्सपेक्टिव होता है. हर एक पर्सन की अलग दुनिया होती है. दैट इज द रिलेटिव वर्ल्ड ओवर हियर. सो ये एक आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि ट्रांसेंड द कल्चरल स्पेस का मतलब एक एब्सोल्यूट वर्ल्ड है और एक रिलेटिव वर्ल्ड है. टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू मूव फॉरवर्ड, लेट्स गो टू द सेकंड लॉ. Law number 2, question the rules. Now, what is a rule? Rule is a word coined by Vishen Lakhiani in this particular book, which means a rule is a bullshit rule. And ये जो rule इसका कोई base नहीं है, it's just a bullshit rule. We need to ignore that rule. Now, what do you mean by this? That let's say some rules like this. You need to have a college degree to become successful in life. How many of you have seen college dropouts? उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपको डिग्री नहीं लेनी, but that's a rule. Let's say you have to have money to attract the money. That's also a rule. No, you can start from scratch and become a millionaire. There are so many self-made millionaires. Like working hard is very essential to become a millionaire. वो भी एक rule है. You have seen a 4-hour work week में, जहाँ पे मैंने इसकी summary बनाई है, how you can really start to work less and really start to earn more. तो ये सारे basis है. I'll give you one more example. Going for one religion, following one religion is a rule. No, not necessary. You can follow several religions based upon your perspective, your choice. India is a democratic country. जो भी आपको religion follow करना है आप कर सकते हो. तो ये सारी चीजों की बुनियाद क्या है? Every belief system has to be questioned. Question the rules. I mean, really remove those rules. That's the second law to really start to make the life which you want to have in your life. Law number 3 is practice conscious engineering. See, success race में हम लोग इतने भाग रहे हैं that our life is totally imbalanced. Vishen Lakhiani gives us 12 different areas to work on to have a complete balance of life. And there are these beautiful areas. And when you look at कि हाँ यार मेरी जिंदगी के 12 पहलू है, क्या है 12 पहलू? Let's understand this. Love relationship, social life, financial life, quality of life, health and fitness, intellectual life, emotional life, spiritual life, career, character, family and parenting life, your life vision. These are the 12 different areas which you can really have a balanced. तो आप अपनी लाइफ को देखिए कि कौन सी एरिया में आप इम्बैलेंस्ड है, और जैसे जो भी एरिया में इम्बैलेंस है उस पर आप काम करिए. You start to work on those areas and really start to manage and have that real balanced life. That's the third law which he talks about, that you have to practice conscious engineering. The fourth law. The fourth law is rewrite the models of your reality. An extraordinary mind has the power to really change the outside world by changing the mind from within. And how you can do so? By being grateful for what is working right now. तो यहाँ पे इस law को practice करने के लिए एक simple exercise है. Start to write down those 3 things which you are grateful for. Really start to look at where exactly you want to go. अपने vision को align करिए, what exactly where you are right now. That's where you really start to create a model of reality which you want to live in. And every successful person starts with this one vision कि मुझे ये चीज accomplish करनी है. That's where you start to practice this fourth law. Rewrite your model of reality. Law number 5. Law number 5 is upgrade your system of living. See, every extraordinary mind always strives for more growth, more prosperity of contributing to others. So when you look at your systems of living, maybe in your work life, in your professional life, for your mind, for your heart, for your soul, every area of your life you have kind of a rewiring. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my system. I'm going to be a better person in terms of my health. I'm going to be taking care of my emotions. I'm going to be really having a higher IQ. I'm going to be constantly learning. So when you upgrade your systems, that starts to create an extraordinary mind. In fact, every extraordinary mind has to upgrade their system of living. This is the 5th law out of these 10 laws of an extraordinary mind. Law number 6. Law number 6 is bend reality. Yes, like Neo in the Matrix, extraordinary minds create circumstances. Sometimes the situation might be tough, unexpected kuch cheeze hogi, but they are committed to the result. They are not attached to the result. They are committed to the end result. They are not attached to the process. And that's where things starts to work for them and they start to get and achieve the reality, what they want. They can actually bend those situations and circumstances and create those situation circumstances to achieve that particular vision which they are dreaming. Try it out. That's when we start off thinking of manifesting your dream reality. This is the 6th law, which is bending reality. The 7th law. The 7th law is live in blissipline. Now, what is blissipline? Blissipline is a word which is coined having discipline to experience bliss every single day. Yes, every day you practice gratitude. Every day you practice forgiveness. Every day you practice contribution. And that's when you really start to experience this blissipline. And when you practice this discipline, you understand that every moment of your life needs to be enjoyed. You are not attached to the past because everyone has got our past. You are just letting go. I mean, forgiveness आप कर रहे हो and your focus is towards contribution. Every day आप discipline से आप करेंगे 3 चीजें. You will experience this blissipline, which is the discipline of experiencing bliss every single day. Try it out. Life will be really a charm for you. That's the 7th law in this extraordinary code of our mind. The 8th law. The 8th law is create a vision for the future. If you look at every successful person, every person who has changed the world, they have got a vision of what kind of future which they want. Our Honorable Prime Minister has got a vision of India. Okay, this is the kind of India which we want. Let's talk about a businessman and an industrialist. Let's say Mukesh Ambani, a Zuckerberg, or maybe even a Jeff Bezos. They all have great visions in life. Maybe an Ambani or an Adani. They all have great visions in life. So when you start to create that particular vision first in your mind, that's where things starts to happen out in the outside world. So that's the 8th law of having an extraordinary mind, having a vision of the future. Lesson number 9 is be undashwithable. I can't speak out because it's foul language, but he talks about this particular one thing, which means that you don't have to care about the world. I mean, look at this. When you are believing in your own self, when you're working with this context of serving and contributing and really experiencing the joy, do not be caring about the world. Just F them. Just do not just focus on them. And that's where you really start to experience this entire 9th law. There is no fear of criticism. There is no fear of doubt, worry, anxiety. You are just enjoying the bliss. And that's where you really start to live this 9th law of be undashwithable. That's how you can say so, the 9th one. And the 10th one is, the 10th law and the final law is embrace your quest. All extraordinary minds have their inner calling. That's the purpose of my life. And this is the quest. When we talk about discovering the purpose of your life, this is where you're living the purpose of your life. You're embracing this quest. It is a journey. It is a journey which you need to endure, which you need to live every single day. That's where you really start to enjoy the true bliss in life. So embrace this particular quest, and that's the 10th law. These 10 laws are so powerful. And when you start to unlock this power, the potential of this 10 laws starts to work for you, and then you decode the code of the extraordinary mind. You have an extraordinary mind. It's just that you have not unlocked it. But using these 10 powerful laws, now you're in the process of understanding and how can I decode this particular extraordinary mind? How can really start to live the life which I want to live? It's a very beautiful book. It starts to talk about the power of your intuition. If you have enjoyed this particular book summary, then click on the button and subscribe to our channel. Show some love and respect, and also comment in the comment box और कौन सी book summaries आप सुनना चाहेंगे, देखना चाहेंगे on our YouTube channel. Let's get ready to think and grow rich. Thank you so much.